May we all continue to offer our small acts of love in our own ways into the world. There's a line in this song that says, grab a friend and give a hug. So I'm going to encourage you all to do that when the line comes on or anytime before that. Well, my heart starts sinking and I'm thinking, what's the reason why we holding back from being kind? What's the disease? But then I sense we are fine. It'll all happen one small step at a time. When the world is full of violence and it needs a little kindness, I just sit and pray in silence, and God shows me the signs. Open my eyes, realize we are fine. One small act. Last night I'm walking home and the homeless man says hello with a smile to let me know that he's got a lot of hope. He says, have faith, young man, we are fine. The world is kind. One small act at a time. Small acts we do together, even though maybe alone, changes the world for the better, so we can call it home. And this is life as we know, when our hearts are aligned, the magic that unfolds one small act at a time. Throw your hearts up, let it fly high. Let your love for all the world spread through the skies. Let it drop down, let it all go, spreading kindness through every single living soul. Can you see your love for me shining through? Who's what you see in me? I can see in you. Soon enough, you and me will be at a time, and kindness will be all we can leave behind. Yeah! Feeling grateful today. Never thought this day would come where I would feel it and say, each and every one of us have paved the way, doing good, and now we're all just moving up. When I'm kind to you, you pay it forward. This is how it pays. Never had faith, but now I'm seeing you eye to eye. Wanna gift you my life, wanna spread love before I die. Thank you, God, for finally helping me realize when I serve man, I'm really serving you. In the sky, smiles everywhere, cause now everybody's got the bug. Ain't no life without the love. If it is, it ain't no fun. What we gonna do? Now just grab a friend and give a hug. Spread it out real wide so everyone can be touched. Throw your hearts up, let it fly high. Let your love for all the world spread through the skies. Let it drop down, let it all go, spreading kindness through every single living soul. Can you see a love for me shining through? Who's what you see in me? I can see in you. Soon enough, you and me will be at a time, and kindness will be all we can leave behind. Oh, all we can leave behind. For you and I, kindness is all we can leave behind. You and I, kindness is all we can leave behind. Oh, behind. When all is said and done, kindness is all we can leave behind. Throw your hearts up, let it fly high. Let your love for all the world spread through the skies. Let it drop down, let it all go, spreading kindness through every single living soul. Can you see your love for me shining through? Cause what you see in me, I can see in you. And soon enough, you and me will be at a time, and kindness will be all we can leave behind.
Nemo, was planting seeds the first thing we did, or was this song the first
Planting
thing we did?
seeds.
Okay, so we finished planting seeds. So Nemo is in India, and I'm in my little studio in Orange County. And Nemo says, let's work on another song, and I want it to be about gratitude. And I was like, okay, that sounds cool. And in fact, my studio had just opened, and my studio was built on gifts. That's another example of how the idea felt right. I didn't have the answer to how it was going to happen, and then hundreds of people from all over the world said yes to the idea and sent money to build a little recording room, right? So I was overwhelmed with gratitude at the time. And sitting there in my new studio room, beautiful little recording room, made from the love of people, some of whom I had never met. So when Nemo said, let's write a song about gratitude, that was easy. And in fact, it was actually really emotional for me to write the chorus. We only went through 2 or 3 versions of this thing before it was just locked in. And then I think you recorded your rap in India and sent it to me. And then I mixed it in with the music and my chorus, and we finished it. Then Nemo sent it to his a few of his many friends all over the world, apparently, and who are gifted at video making. And they, in turn, sent it all over the world for people to send in footage of themselves singing the song. And these talented video friends put together a video that made my wife and me cry when we saw it. And the only thing, and I say that because I had nothing to do with it, it was just, all there is like 10 seconds of me singing my chorus in there. But it is little kids.
Colleen was the one that got the grandma footage together with brother Rishi.
It is an amazing, beautiful video. And we've gotten emails from all over the world, preschools singing the song every morning before school starts, and it's been a very in addition to Nemo being in addition to being incredibly proud that Nemo is a friend and a collaborator, I'm also incredibly proud. I was just telling you a couple days ago, incredibly proud to have my name on that song, and it's a pretty special thing. So we're going to close with this song. And what are you going to say about it before we do that?
Well, I actually am going to say that to me, this message is so powerful. It's not about the song, just the idea of gratitude and how that transitions just the way we see our lives and the way we interact with the planet. Yesterday, Mom and I and Dad were watching Richard Attenborough's, not Planet Earth, but he has a new one called Africa. And if you ever watch any of these, I mean, any of Richard Attenborough's Planet Earth films.
They're unbelievable, yeah. Yeah.
And I love how they start. They start with this greater image of the planet. And then it zooms in onto whatever part, and it's a satellite image. So you really see your home as this floating little thing that you're on, that we're all sitting here on, this one speck of this big planet, which is just one small little dot in this big outer space. And we're just floating. Like, we're floating right now, everyone. I mean, it's pretty amazing. But sometimes it requires me to think from that lens, that it's just amazing, this human creature that we are, and that this opportunity that we have to interact with this world in the way that we are, and experience things much different than animals or other animals or organisms that don't have the senses that we have, the capacity to interact and engage. I'm sure they're enjoying it as they are, but it's pretty amazing. And so gratitude for me goes all the way from that macro view to the smallest things like this. Girl Scouts. Amaya, my niece right here, brought me these Girl Scout cookies, and it says, "Thanks a lot" on it. And, Amaya, do you want to share the amazing thing about these cookies? Can you please? Come up here really quick. Because, yeah. She's tangled in her Crocs right now, and she's got the wrong foot on the wrong one, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. Your foot might deform, though, if you wear it too long like that.
So these are my favorite cookies, and we finished these cookies way faster than the other boxes that we always eat, and almost every night. Daddy eats 2 and I eat 2.
That's supposed to be eating. Tell them about the different thank yous.
And so each cookie has a different language to say thank you in. So
You know the languages?
I think I know 2, English and Spanish.
Oh, she's fluent in Spanish. Okay. So what are the other languages that are on there? Do you know? Do you remember?
No.
Okay. So that's pretty awesome. She just gave these as a gift today, and I was thinking, like, I wanted to share about that, and I'm very grateful that you gave me this gift.
I noticed she didn't bring me a box of cookies. I'm just saying.
It's for, oh, she didn't know. I don't think she knew you were here.
You know, I actually don't need cookies.
So this will be available for everyone to share, right, Amaya?
That's nice.
We'll put it on the table. Yeah? Thank you. But so much to be grateful for. There's small things, big things. It's just a matter of how we want our lens to be processing our day. And the more that we are able to see the blessings in the small things, everything becomes a little more magical. And I think it's very possible that we can live a magical life every day if we want to. But we have to cultivate, I think, more gratitude, because that's when the smallest things that we're a part of every day feel amazing. So,
yeah, actually, I was just talking to Jude about this a couple days ago because he was. I'm taking him bowling this afternoon, and he's been counting down the days to bowling. And yesterday, we you know, Daddy can be a little heavy-handed with his messages, but I do my best, you know, to share with my boy things. And I sometimes talk to him above my pay grade and above his pay grade. He's 5. So he said, you know, I can't wait till Sunday. How many hours, you know, till Sunday? And I said, hey, Jude, I want to tell you something very special about today. And this applies to me. And again, I'm a hypocrite. I'm not a master of any of it, but, you know, just if it drops in your head, maybe something to think about. I said, Jude, today we have a fridge full of food. Not everybody does. We do. Today is a warm, beautiful day. Not for everybody. Not everywhere, but for us it is. Today, we're home together as a family. Not everybody gets to be, but we do. And today, we can have so much fun. Not everybody gets to have fun today. We get to have fun today. So, while Sunday is going to be fantastic, we can make today fantastic too. Yeah. We just need to decide to. And he said, okay. But how many hours is it till bowling on Sunday? Anyway, so yeah, you know, and you know, we have that conversation. And what you see in India is very different than in America. You've talked about the fact that people are gracious and generous.
Yeah, even
coming from much less, coming from having much less.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
a lot of us have probably experienced that, you know, where the kindness comes in places we think, oh, but they don't have enough. And that's where love is flowing, and that's where goodness is coming from. And I also think, like exactly what you're sharing, Dan, that a lot of times we watch the news and we're taking the negative side of it, that it's all sucking news. But it's also a way to say, wait, I'm blessed with certain things right now that are not happening to me, but that are happening out there. And what do we do with that is the question. When the cup of gratitude is overflowing, then what happens with that, I think, is ultimately a question. And so that there is so much darkness happening, and we see it. But we should be able to take that and say, what am I going to do with it? I feel so blessed right now. What do I want to do with my actions, my thoughts, my life, you know? So, yeah, today is a warm day for us and a beautiful day and a loving day. But I don't want to stop there. There's something I can do with that energy, that gratitude that I have, that leads to some good in the world, whatever small way, you know.
All right, ready?
Sure. So this song is called Grateful.
Cue the band.
Cue the band, all up in this little piece of metal. Please sing along if you know the song.
If you haven't seen the video, go check it out on YouTube. It's worth it. Beautiful.
The whole $0 budget video. Simu, you ready to dance?
She will.
You're my life, you're my breath, you're a smile, you're my guest, you're the earth, you're the sun, you're the grass, you are love, you're my hands, you're a bug, you're my eyes, you're a hug, you're the light in the dark, you're the spark, you are fun, you're my mom, you are water, you're the stars, you're my daughter, you're my friend, to the end, you're my dreams, you're my father, you're the ants on the ground, the miracles that surround, I'm feeling it all around, the hemisphere and the clouds, you're my pain, you're my sorrow, you're my hope for tomorrow, you're the strength when I'm hollow, you're the path that I follow, you're the blessings that exist, the small things that are bliss, the gift to realize everything is a gift.
All that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all. For it all. Na 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 na. Grateful for it all.
You're the blessings every time I try to count. You're the lessons that I learn every time I turn around. You're the water when I'm burned. Every time I think I found everything I'm looking for, you're the sign saying stop to take a bow. Keep moving forward and start looking towards your heart. It'll open all the doors and only then you'll start to hear the world singing chorus with your mind and heart. Aligned in purpose, everything will feel gorgeous.
All that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all. For it all.
Every day I sit and pray, cause what I have is more than I deserve or could ever imagine. How do I give back to all of this magic and spread the love so everybody can have it? Doesn't matter if I'm rich or poor, if I got a family or if I'm all alone. Bad things happen, I can just complain and moan. If there's a million things that I can be grateful for.
So I lift up my hands now,
Lift up my hands, and I'm gonna take a photo.
Woo! And my gratitude goes out to everything near and far. All that
Everything I am, everything I see, everything I hope, and everything I dream, everything I feel, and everything I be. I look deep down and feel all the blessings. Everything I am, everything I see, everything I hope, and everything I dream, everything I feel, and everything I be. I'm grateful for it all. It's amazing. Everything I am, everything I see, everything I hope, and everything I dream, everything I feel, and everything I be. I look deep down and feel all the blessings. Everything I am, everything I see, everything I hope, and everything I dream, everything I feel, and everything I be. I'm grateful for it all. It's amazing. You're the blessings that exist, the small things that are bliss, the gift to realize everything is a gift. Thank you. All right.
I remember writing the Planting Seeds song, by the way. I started writing it in my little house, and I took a long drive, and I finished writing it, and I thought, this sounds like a Peter, Paul, and Mary song. My dad's gonna like this, and I was right. He did like it. That's correct. All those 100 hip-hop artists. That's right. Anyway, so here's I remember writing this song as well. I was in a slot canyon outside of Moab. Took a walk, totally unprepared for the weather, very irresponsibly. No one knew where I was or where I was going, and no one else was in this slot canyon, and I hiked in it for a mile and a half, and in the back of the slot canyon was a little pool of water, frozen over, thin layer of ice, giant boulder sitting next to this little pool of water, a little bit of snow melt dripping down from 1,000-foot-high cliff, dripping into this little pool, and out of that little pool, a little trickle of water heading all the way out the Slot Canyon to the Colorado River. And I had a copy of the Tao with me and my little travel Taylor guitar, a little acoustic guitar, over my shoulder. And I sat down on that boulder that may have fallen the day before or may have fallen 100 million years earlier. And I took out my guitar and I wrote this song. I've seen my share of struggle when I thought that I knew best, when I've sailed through a storm instead of stopping to rest. But it always seems the hardest when I've made up my stubborn mind. Well, I'm changing my ways this time. Wanna be like water coming down a mountain into shadowy canyons, flowing from pool to stream. Wanna be like water, head uphill no more. I am bound for the sea. Have you ever seen an eagle head straight into the wind? He doesn't pick a fight, he spreads his wings and just gives in. And in the end he always makes it home just fine. Guess he knows that every storm subsides. If you know it, sing. Wanna be like water coming down a mountain into shadowy canyons, flowing from pool to stream. Wanna be like water, head uphill no more. I am bound for the sea. I'll let nature take its course. No more thinking that I know where this river's meant to go. At least come on up here with that baby. Come on. Because you know it and you sing with me. I have railed against the stars. I have railed against the stars for the cards that I've been dealt, for the lottery I've never won, for the heartache that I've felt. But it always seems when I let go of expectation and regret, life has plenty of surprises for me yet. I wanna be like water coming down a mountain into shadowy canyons, flowing from pool to stream. Wanna be like water, head uphill no more. I am bound for the sea. Wanna be like water coming down a mountain into shadowy canyons, flowing from pool to stream. Wanna be like water, head uphill no more. I am